as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 here for Flacco. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete, and it's second down. One receiver left, three to the right. Mallet now. And his first pass is incomplete. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
Here's Mallet. Setting up the screen for West. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
To throw now on first down. Over the middle to Smith. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right?
Hey.
You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And here are the defensive starters. In your old position, you get to talk about the secondary.
The best athletes on the field, Brandon.
Debatable.
Well, we'll see how this goes today. I love the way you put my guys down. But you know this, they've got to cover and they have to tackle. They have a heck of a task in front of them in this game.
And he comes back with one complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. So they're operating in the red zone.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on third down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there.
All right, here we go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's caught by Smith. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And able to get it inside the 5 here. Just inside about the 4. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Pull up.
Talk about controlling the football, controlling the drive, and with runs like that, they'll continue to do exactly that.
Now a shotgun snap is down, and it's caught.
Look at change.
Mike Wallace, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. Justin Tucker for the extra point. His kick is good.
Fresh dip. This guy's quick. Oh, it's playoff push. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know who I play. Oh, Patriots.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. So out come the Raiders. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And here's a look at the starting offense. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Now Cook. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. He won't get in, but they are going to have the football in a great spot. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
They come out here in the eye. Mallet now. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Anderson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Oakland. 53 yards. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Throwing, Cook. And this is caught at the 8. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1.
No matter how you evaluate quarterbacks, at some point arm strength is going to come into the conversation. I'm really impressed by what I saw on that throw on the out route.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in there?
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Mario Edwards in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on 3rd down after that sack.
Here we go now. Over.
Here's Mallett. Surveying the field. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Mike Wallace, the intended receiver, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
And he did get it back, I do think. Yes, so no turnover on the punt, and it'll be a 1st down. And now here come the Raiders. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's caught inside the 35. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
So the D-line's going to spread out. The play clock's running down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw right side, complete to Williams. That all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you, because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen for West. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play there for the Raiders. 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. And with the play clock running out, Jack Del Rio is going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Cook. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Mallet now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dan Williams in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. It led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
He'll drop to throw, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
They'll come out in the pistol. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken right on the 30. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Raiders will take possession. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about Hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They go back to the air here after the INT. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Throwing, Cook, binds, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
After 2015, when they only picked off 6 passes on defense, that was the lowest total in the NFL. You and I both know that they spent the entire offseason talking about getting interceptions, getting their hands on the ball, and taking it away from the other team. They'll take that pass breakup there, but you know darn well that all they're going to say is, if you get your hand on it, turn it into an interception. We've got to increase those numbers.
And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Here we go now.
Here's Mallett. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by first-rounder Carl Joseph. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out and likely just out of field goal range. Could be Hail Mary time. And
haven't we seen in recent years that the Hail Mary seems to be more successful in the NFL than before?
Absolutely we have. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to air one out. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. So we have come to halftime and what's already a 2-time. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this is
I'm
doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And a nice gain at 21 yards. And a nice little pass and catch there on the corner route.
Set up very well by the receiver with a head and shoulder fake inside before he comes back downhill to his quarterback.
Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. That second down run a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
And that was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target. And that brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut him down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. On the stop is Sharice Wright.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
They come out here in the eye.
Let's go!
Now Cook. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man complete. A big play there for the Raiders. 35 yards.
Today's receivers in the NFL, they're the complete package nowadays. We know they can run, we know they can catch, but they have those big frames now. So oftentimes they just out-physical guys downfield and go up and catch the football. And we saw a big gain as a result on that play.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. He'll drop to throw. Man open left side. It's Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Janikowski now for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Hey, listen, there's there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
That goes for a gain of 31.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a change-up in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the change-up, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
Mallet now finds his man, Watson over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 more, and it's another first down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
I can go do this traveling job and make it stand there with the paramedic. I'm pissed the fuck off. So I lied to Sharif and I was like, I did want to tell her I had got the job at the jail because I didn't want her to tell running her mouth to everybody. Considering you still fuck with this bitch who was trying to start shit with me and Mike. You still fuck with this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you would throw all my business on where I work and what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I went ahead and lied.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on third down.
Got hired at the Red Cross doing
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Caught left side, Gilmore. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Here's the option going right. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dan Williams in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Every time I see a coach challenge a spot, that makes me a little bit nervous for that coach. Those are very difficult to get overturned.
Well, the biggest reason, correct me if I'm wrong, is just technology. A lot of times you just don't have the angle.
Yeah, I think all the coaches, when they want to challenge that type of a play, they want to put the magnets or the things, the sensors in the ball to show exactly where it is. But right now, it's all about us humans.
Here's Mallet. Finding time. Under pressure, they got him again. The rookie from Ohio State, Joey Bosa. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
She tried to go do the same shit. I will never tell you what I do. Because, bitch, you got the same license as me. And you could be doing the same shit.
She's a fucking stalker.
But I would never do it. She really was like, where do you go to do that? And I'm getting married on the 17th. Look, where'd you go to do your phlebotomy class? I said, you go to Creighton Methodist and fly at Red Cross.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And some room to maneuver. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice carry there at 15 yards. And they're going to speed things up here. And the D looking like they may blitz.
Because as much as you sit up there and you just keep trying to keep something unhappy.
Throwing, Cook. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Bitches, so if I go tell you I sell my pussy to pay the bills, you gonna go sell your pussy to pay the bills? Or I go strip, you gonna go strip? Like, what the fuck? You already rushing to get married to this man, so you can say you were married.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams with a career-high 4-touchdown game. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Do the jail, but I realized she can't probably do the jail, or I was like, I'm just not going to help her.
Janikowski on for the extra point.
I meant, like my mom said, you better quit talking to her. But she did that. My mom told me, everybody else, I know, but sometimes I keep her at a long hand. You know what I'm saying? You always keep that one.
It's up and good, and they're in control now, 35-7.
She might have some of that limit. You know, might help you, might not.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got time. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Surveying the field. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the...
They got to make sure I don't have no abuse.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Back now in Baltimore. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
You wait 2 months later to reach out to me.
All right, here we go.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right. Hurry up. Here we go. No. Check. Patriot.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams with an unbelievable 5th touchdown of the game. And the silver and black continue to roll. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way to
this dude is going to quit.
Following that long touchdown
I can
pass
already see it.
Drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want
ESPN.
that to happen again.
I had to take out the cheese that Sykes did to me on this dude.
No one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed. Gone. All right, here we go.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They'll get 19 yards there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And that formation won't yield much here as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. It's a little educational piece. I know a lot of people here, 3-4, 4-3, etc. Take us through the 4-3, Charles.
Okay, 4-3. 4 down defensive linemen, usually 2 defensive tackles, 2 defensive ends. Behind them, the 3 those are the linebackers. The middle linebacker, often known as the Mike, the 2 outside linebackers, the Sam and the Will. There's your 4-3.
Sam on the strong side, Will on the weak side. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now this time he'll look to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Cook. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up fourth. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And that will just
you gotta start when you're seeing your pictures in her car.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set.
What would y'all do? What would y'all do if y'all got in your homeboy's? What would y'all do if y'all got in your homeboy's car and your picture was on his dashboard?
You just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can.
What would you do if you got in your homeboy's car and your picture was on? Your picture with you and your girlfriend was on his dashboard.
Being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
No. Yeah, you definitely healed. That you didn't give to her. It was a picture that was on your Facebook page. That you know you're the only one that got it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look
They
to
said he might have to square up.
Quick throw here, that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful.
You get a truck, they get a truck. You go to school, they go to school. You change your job, they change your job. Where you at?
Here's Mallett. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Rashad Perryman is just gifted athletically, and I know we got a scare back in, what was it, June? We thought maybe a second knee injury, might miss a second year, but he came back, and he came back strong.
He played with his dad, didn't you?
Yeah, I played against his dad in college, and he turned out to be a heck of an NFL player. But Rashad, he's got a chance to really be special.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
Second down following the incompletion. Back to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Almost had one.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And the Raiders have got him. Mario Edwards in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Here's Sam Cook now. He's been terrific so far.
Yeah, you need to go straight to sleep.
first kick 47. This one looks good as well. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Throwing, Cook. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Looks like he'll throw here. Man open left side. It's Williams. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, we do know some people like to go ahead and continue.
I think I got a record for touchdown passes in the game, touchdowns in the game.
I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also
they
know
asked why I was trading Cooper.
How can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Send me Tyrell Williams. Yeah. Bar.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
The legitimate?
That decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards.
No, it's week 1.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They lost this one. Their offense has struggled.
I gotta play Ralph at midnight.
Together something here at the end just to take into next week.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team. Just something to build on, get it done.
We have another chance to score again.
We'll get better as we go forward. Sean Smith just keeps getting better and better. When you start to couple the athletic ability with experience in the league, the great film watching, understanding receivers really, really well, we see it now. And it's not just that Oakland ended up picking up a big-time player in free agency. They weakened a division rival in Kansas City where Sean Smith was locking down one of the corners. Now they've got one of the better players, and he belongs to them.
Mallet now. Finding time. Nowhere to escape, and
this three-man rush is dangerous.
In there to pick up his second sack now.
This is by far the best three-man rush I've ever had in my life. Oh my God. Bosa, Aldon, and Mario Edwards, and Khalil. Basically, I added Bosa and Barrett to my defense. That's what I did. For Carr and Cooper.
Just shy of the 40.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver.
And then I got Williams over here.
He's double
Williams
covered
been balling.
and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear
I
about
thought
that
for
from
sure
him
this dude
soon.
was going to pull the plug on me. He let me put up 52 points.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.
And then I traded for Roby, too. So I got Roby, Barrett, Emerson, Steve Smith,
So for Oakland, it'll be a 500
Kerry,
start as
Hayden,
the win gets them back
all in the
to
secondary.
2-2. And they will head home next week to take on the San Diego Chargers.
He kept jamming me, though. If you don't jam me with nobody up over the top, I'm throwing it up.
Home next week for a date with the Washington.
And he kept letting me throw it up. Connor Cook had 542 passing yards. Oh, my God. Tyrell Williams had 12 catches for 514 yards and 6 touchdowns. Wow. Yeah, I want Tyrell. That 6'4" frame is dangerous. $514 yards. You should never jam anybody like that. Never. Ever, 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 ever. Defensively, Roby had 6 tackles, 1.5 sacks. Kerry had 6 tackles. Dan Williams had 2.5 sacks. Edwards had 2.5 sacks. Bosa had a sack. See, Mac does not produce. I guess he had 5 tackles. That's it. Roby had 2 interceptions, 1.5 sacks, and 6 tackles. He also had an interception. Emerson had an interception. And my defense over here is finally coming together. Kick return, 1 for 18. Punt return, 1 for 20, 2 for 14. Cook, 14 of 21 for 542 yards and 6 touchdowns. only got 1500 XP for that game. That's some bullshit.
It's in my soul. You're never gonna break me down, oh no. I've got
What was the name of that show you just said earlier? 24 Legacy. I'm about to go look for it and save it. So don't forget.